So I'm Scott from South Florida Insider, and I'm here with...
My name's Walt Logan. I'm here with Dig This, their operations manager. Been with them about 6 years now.
And tell me, what got this started? I mean, we're here in Sin City, and this is a totally different world. I mean, when people come to Vegas, they're thinking of gambling, all the shows, but this is such a different venture.
Well, you know, it's an interesting story. The owner of this company, Ed Mung, lives in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and he actually rented some equipment to do the dirt work to build his house. And he said, well, I'm having so much fun, I'm sure somebody else will. So he came up with the idea, and here we are.
Awesome. And this seems like the type of thing, too. This isn't, you don't have to be 18 years old to do it. I noticed you guys got some of the smaller excavators and whatnot that you can get out there at. What's the youngest age?
Our minimum age right now is 8 years old, and we just made arrangements here within the last couple of weeks, actually, to get 4 more pieces that are real small for the little guys. So the minimum age at that time will become 4.
Wow. Yeah. So it's definitely a family affair. This isn't something that's just, hey, you guys go have a good time. There's girls doing this just as well as youngsters too.
Oh yeah, just over half our customers are women. And we have so many kids right now between the ages of 8 and 18 that come out with their families. When this originally opened, it was touted as an adult sandbox. Now it's a family sandbox, and we do birthday parties, bachelor parties, bachelorette parties, divorce parties, anything you can think of out there. Corporate events up to 150 people down to individuals.
Yeah, I mean, after our experience earlier, I was a little tentative thinking, you know what if I don't understand the controls and I do this incorrectly? But I mean, having the earpiece on and being able to listen to them, it's amazing how quick you pick it up when you got, like, I guess, under those watchful eyes.
Yeah, you know, and it's absolutely amazing, too, that once you get going, people have a little bit of apprehension sometimes, but once they get past that and they get in there with the headsets on, where they can hear, and the instruction is supposed to be very clear and concise. Okay, some of us sometimes aren't quite as clear as others, but the point being, once you have those on, and it's kind of a one-on-one with your instructor, you become very comfortable. And we've never had anyone that wasn't able to do it, and enjoy it to the fullest.
Yeah, I can't imagine anybody with the idea of picking up a bunch of heavy things, throwing it down somewhere. How could that possibly be a negative? Especially, let's say somebody is dealing with a divorce. What better way? I heard you could smash a car as well.
Oh man, we had a lady here a while back that came for her divorce party, and she painted the name of her ex and her father-in-law and her mother-in-law, some girl named Stephanie from the 7th grade that she still didn't care too much for, and she crushed that car. It is amazing. When she got out of the machine, she said, I'm over it. She said, let's move on to the next phase.
So it's almost like your therapy session out there then too.
Right, we call it the aggression session, and that's even been endorsed by several psychiatrists and stuff, that it is very therapeutic.
Oh yeah, so they're written prescription. Yeah, just smash a car over here.
Yeah. The one told me, said, well, we did more out there in about 20 minutes than I do for my patients in 20 sessions. So we tried to get him to write his prescriptions and send everybody here, but he didn't bite.
So I gotta imagine too, this has to be a great thing, like a corporate event or something too. I mean, big companies wanting to go and have, I guess, those team building exercises. What better way to do it?
Yeah, that's right. We have, we cover the gamut, everything from the birthday party for, a small child and their family, up to corporate events. We had, I believe it was 3 different events for a large computer company here in the United States, and every one they brought 50 people, so they brought about 150 people, and we cater. We'll set up for them however they like. We do a full team building where each individual, when they get out of the equipment, the next person in, they instruct.
So, oh wow, that's
so
cool.
When you're in there, when you get out, you instruct the next person.
So you
when he gets out.
Better hope that you learned pretty well, or that next guy or lady has fallen behind. That's definitely team building right there.
Yeah, and so it's pretty interesting, pretty unique. And where else can you do it?
Speaking of which, is there an idea of building this beyond Vegas, or is this kind of laying the foundation for a long time to come? Or
Yeah, we actually have one fully operational that's doing great guns in New Zealand.
Okay.
We have, it looks like, several that are going to be opening in the LA, San Diego area, and we have a lot of interest in a lot of geographical locations around the world, so it looks pretty good.
So if you see that kid with playing in a building box or a sandbox, that is, I mean, maybe this is the next step. You said it could be 4 or 5 years old. This might be the next thing coming up.
Well, you know, and that's absolutely true. You'd be surprised how many high school kids that we have that come out to try this because they're thinking about being heavy equipment operators when they get out of school. You know, what better place to try? So there's a lot of building blocks starts right here.
Or at the very least, get this off of your bucket list. This is a have to.
Yeah, the bucket list, you know, we've had people in their 90s that have always wanted to run equipment their whole life, never had the opportunity. So they come out, and for their birthday, we buried all of their presents in ammo boxes.
Oh, wow.
Let them dig them up and then have a big barbecue with them and stuff.
So how many of them you find later on?
They're pretty thorough.
Oh, okay.
Pretty thorough.
Hey, well, I appreciate your time. For people that don't know about Dig This, where can they come and find you?
Well, they can always get a hold of us. They can go online. TripAdvisor is a great asset to us. Look for fun things to do in Vegas. We'll pop up. We actually are rated #1 right now out of 289 non-gaming things to do, and #3 out of every single venue in Las Vegas. So
including gaming.
Including gaming, Red Rock Canyon,
wow.
Everything that you can do, we're #3. So we're pretty proud of that.
And, you don't have to throw money away when you come here.
That's right, you don't throw it away, and it's, well, I'll tell you what, people think that this is the best money that they've spent.